two-part series, hikes in town and hikes out of town. This one's the former. Let's get it. Shevlin Park. Shevlin Park is located in the northwest corner of town and features nearly 1,000 acres of park to explore. And coincidentally, there are miles and miles of trails to explore. There's a 6-mile loop trail and there's a 2.5-mile Tumalo Creek trail, which heads up the beautiful Tumalo Creek and then back down. The best part of all these trails is that in one way or fashion, if you look at a map, they all connect to the Deschutes National Trail System. So really you could just hop on and go, and go, and go. In either case, no matter which trail you take here, just getting outside at this park at any time of year is amazing. I mean, this is one of the prettiest parts of town. Oh, and I should probably mention that there's a trout pond over here at Aspen Hall. So if you want to take the kids, it's kids only. It's another fun reason to come to this side of town. Meadow Camp. Next on our list is another kind of fringe of town hike, walk area. I mean, it's just outside of town. It's actually on the Cascade Lakes Highway before you get to the Widget Creek Golf Course. On the left-hand side, there's a little sign that says Meadow Camp. Head down about 1 mile on a dirt road, and you'll head to the parking area. Now, this is right along the mighty Deschutes, and you can park in the day use area and head either up or downstream. Upstream takes you to a little falls area where a lot of kayakers like to go through, and then it diverts off to a mini channel of the Deschutes before coming back to a nice, beautiful meadow area. And downstream takes you past a well-known locals rock climbing, bouldering hotspot. And then a little further down the river takes you to, one of the most well-known off-leash dog trails, known simply as Good Dog. And if you head downriver long enough, you'll actually connect back up to the Deschutes River Trail System. Deschutes River Trail. Now, completing the Deschutes River Trail has been Park and Rec's largest and loftiest goal to date. They want every inch of the Deschutes River through Bend to be connected by a trail. And they're getting pretty close. I don't know if they'll ever completely get it connected because of some private property, but there are some amazing chunks of the Deschutes River that are all connected by trails right in Bend. Most notably, in my opinion, is the section from Farewell Bend Park all the way up to the footbridge and back down to the Bill Healy Bridge, known as South Canyon Reach. It's 1.5 miles upriver and another 1.5 miles down for a 3-mile loop. You just feel like you're out in the woods in some secluded river canyon, surrounded by, rapids and nature and wildlife and beautiful rock outcroppings. Except you're not, you're right in town. If you look closely through some of those canyon peaks, you see rooftops, because you're right in town, in the southwest side, to be exact. Actually, they had a cougar running through there a couple years ago. Wildlife abounds. Pilot Butte. Now this next one is really, really in the middle of town. It is the middle of town. Pilot Butte. Now, the movies like the high schoolers like to go up on that vista and they like make out after going to a movie or something? That's really what this is. You can drive, walk, bicycle up to the top, and it's beautiful. Takes a little bit of work to get up there though. It's kind of steep. It's a perfect mound right in the middle of the city. It's a great spot to go. It's a great spot to check out all the views, and it's where they shoot the fireworks off. Like I said, it's right in the middle of town. Great spot to check out when you've got, a half hour to an hour in the middle of the day. Riley Ranch Nature Reserve. Finally, my personal favorite, Riley Ranch Reserve. Not necessarily because it has the best hiking per se, but just because it's an amazing reserve area, nature reserve area, right in the middle of town. There's 184 acres of nature preserve right here. No bikes allowed and no dogs allowed. Can't be scaring off nature, We've seen deer, rock chucks, otters, lizards. Okay, you can basically see those animals anywhere kind of around here, but it is pretty cool that you can hike down into the Deschutes Canyon and go fishing right there. I mean, we've seen hawks and owls and A bald eagle always makes any day better. There's just tons of nature here to enjoy. There's 1.5 miles of soft trails that are up kind of on the plateau and above the canyon. And then there's also 1.25 miles of kind of more rugged trail that's down below in the canyon loop, which actually also extends all the way to Tpday State Park. It's just incredible to pull in there on a really crazy hectic day, walk out into the reserve, see those beautiful mountains staring you right in the face, watch the sunset, take a walk along the water, and kind of let your troubles melt away. It's a pretty magical place to take a walk. I mean a hike. Yeah. Now to be clear, these hikes that we're talking about right around Bend, they're basically walks. Now, don't go on these walks in flip-flops. That would just be underestimating, nature and dirt and rocks and stumps and stuff like that. You might hurt yourself. But at the same time, you don't need to pack everything that REI has to offer in their hiking section in your backpack either. Just bring a water bottle, some sunscreen, some common sense, and maybe a cell phone. Mainly just to take photos, but on the off chance you do happen to fall and sprain your ankle, and just enjoy what Bend has to offer. Be sure to be on the lookout for our next video, 5 top hikes, maybe 6. We doing 6? I think we're doing 6. 6 top hikes outside of Bend in the next couple of weeks, maybe month, I don't know, whenever. We're working on it, okay? Hey, that's all for us. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, hit the little bell notification, smash the like button, you know the stuff. We're here to bring you all things Central Oregon related, and if you ever need any help in the real estate world, my team and I would love to be your resource of choice. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Oh, dang it.